Hello, pleasant good morning to you. We are here again for another segment of the Railbird Corners, a subsidiary of the Caymanas Puntas Paradise. We are here to give you good details on what's to be on Saturday, October 11th, 2025, where we are going to have a mandatory payout on the Reggae Pick 6 for over 16 millions. So that is a good one to go for. We're gonna give you good bankers to assist you with your selections. We're gonna go straight into the program as we always begin with the banker program. Our first banker on the mandatory reggae pick 6 day is race number 2, horse number 1, God of Love. God of Love won pretty nicely on last. He pulled up lame after winning on last, but he is so good. And I can tell you, for a lame horse, he dealt with Kataba so bad that I can hardly go against him with any of these. This could be just a run for this, a fight for the second with the rest of horses. The best possible one for the second could be number 2, Buzz Assault, who has the speed and ran a good second and last and could do something here. But beating God of Love looked to be out of the question. Number 3, Muzzo, who came fourth and last, ran a good race out of the straight, but doesn't seem to have it to beat this God of Love. So second is the name of the game for Muzzo and the company. Not our last one with chance, good chance, is John P. John P is capable to run against these, but with the exception of God of Love, I can't see John P getting ahead of God of Love here. So God of Love is taken quite confidently as a Reggae Pick 6 banker for our punters out there. Yes, we are going to go to our second banker of 2, race number 9, horse number 1, the Ed Cornerstone. Yes, the Ed Cornerstone. He is looking really well in the mornings. He ran a nice fourth when he came fourth in the second to last outing. He was behind a little, ran a little disappointing on last, but he is back down to 1 million, 1.5 million to 1.2 million claiming. First he has ever seen claiming, and I think I'm gonna go with the Ed Cornerstone as my final banker of 2 here. Look for good strong runs from number 5, Rani Bangala, who is looking good at exercise, now trained by Adrian Prince and can get her head in the mix here. Look for number 6, Sonny T and Chippy, to do himself proud, do his self proud, because I think he's going to do himself proud here because he ran a pretty good second and he could have won. This race is not too hard for him, so look for Sonny T and Chippy to figure well here. Number 4, Kem, finished 9th and last, but he is still considered with a chance here. So look for Kem to get in the mix. Number 10, Money Monster, who was a beaten favorite in one of his most recent races. He is looking good. He did not run too bad and last, and I think he can get his head in the mix here with the fact that he has seen better company than these. I am giving Money Monster a chance to get in the mix here. Those are my 2 bankers. I'm going to go into the individual first choice so you can get a go at what's going with my individual first choices. Race number 6, horse number 11, Great Commander is my first individual first choice. Great Commander was noted making a good move in the earlies. He straightened up in second position and he petered out in the end. finished fifth, not too far back. So we're looking for a great commander to do full justice to himself here and take this one away as an individual first choice. Look for number 3, Jack Daniel, to contest really well here. He has been getting support in his races. He's getting closer. He was fifth before, then fourth on the last occasion, and he's gonna get a little closer to my belief based on my estimation. Look for number 9, Toots, who has been showing good speed and running pretty well lately. So don't take Toots lightly here. She is in with a grand chance. Look for number 6, Workout Crew, who ran pretty well in her last 2 races. She finished third and is looking to go much better here. So give her a chance to compete pretty strong here. Last but not least, number 7, Power of Her Highness, has been looking good recently. She came fourth and then seventh in her last 2 races, but she can do pretty well here. 4 furlong, maybe a little short, but she can still get her head in the mix and prove competitive here. My next individual first choice on the card is race number 7, horse number 5, Mamma Mia. Yes, Mamma Mia represents good speed here. She has the class to compete against these, and this could have been the softest race she has ever gotten, other than the overnight allowance she won to beat Fearless Force. So we are looking for Mamma Mia to do herself really well here. She's looking good. She's showing a little elasticity in the mornings, and that is very good for her. Look for Mamma Mia as my second individual first choice to do us some real justice here. Look for number 4, Money Market, who got beat and last, was running pretty well there and is looking good at exercise. So we are expecting Money Market to be as competitive as ever. Look for number 6, California Crown, who worked pretty well coming into his last race. Did not did not deliver, but we are expecting him to do better and improve on his placings here. Could be a threat to these. Look for number 7, Fearless Force, and number 1, Unspun, and last but not least, look for number 2, Champion Bubbler, as this race is a wide open race. So we're gonna take Mamma Mia in this wide open race as our final individual first choice and be cool about that. Yes, we're gonna go to our final part of the program where we give you outsiders to get in the mix in your exotics, even in your win bet, because we give outsiders who can also win. And I told you before, if you saw where a horse is getting really strong support and we don't take him as a banker, you must be careful and be curious about those kind of horses. Our first outsider on the program is race number 4, horse number 8, Star Quest. Yes, Star Quest is nicely race fit. He's drawn on the outside. He's race fit, nicely drawn on the outside. He is not the anti-post favorite here. He's gonna come up as an outsider. And I think Star Quest is gonna do himself proud and make a mark for us on this platform. He can get into these exotics and can also be a winner. It may be tough, but he has a chance of doing that. Look for number 4, T Swizzle, who has the good speed, is now trained by Oral Aiden. Non-started and last, but she was scratched on her intended when she intended to race and last, but doesn't seem as if she has a real big problem there, but we are gonna go with her to give a chance, regardless of the fact that she not started. She's good to go here and can get her head in front. we're gonna go to number 2, I Am Outstanding, who was caught close home by Prince Roy. A fantastic ride from AJ Allen there. And we are looking for I Am Outstanding to come alive and be a fiery one here tomorrow. So look for the good winning run to come from I Am Outstanding. Last but not least, look for number 7, Hazelnut, who made an introduction, and last, she was coming off a layoff when she ran her second to last race. She's getting fitter now. The Englishman says the third run of the layoff is the golden run. So this could be the golden run for Hazelnut here. That is my first outsider on the card, race number 4, horse number 8, Star Quest. Look for race number 8, horse number 8, Prince Ogilvy, who was he was supported coming into his last 2 races, well supported, did not deliver, was a little disappointing, but I think he's picking up the pieces and he's gonna give you a better run than the last 2 runs. So look for Prince Ogilvy to figure pretty prominent here. He's my outsider. He can also win. Look for him to get in the exotics. Look for a number. Look for a number. Good conscience to do pretty strong here. He was beaten pretty close home by E Sensational. Could have won that race, but he's still looking good at exercise, and we are expecting him to give his all and be a close. Yes, he could have won, and he's looking really good in the morning. So we're gonna expect him to deliver and get pretty close to winning, if not winning this one. Look for number 10, Rush of Class, who non started and last, came back on the exercise track looking good. So we are gonna feel free to give him a chance to be a good, strong contender here. Number 11, Modern Monarch is knocking at the door. He got pretty close, and Lucky Loser. And I think Modern Monarch is gonna figure pretty strongly here. So look for him to compete well. But as I say, my final selection on the day is my outsider, Prince Ogilvy, race number 8, horse number 8. That is where we're gonna wrap it up for this week. We thank you for your support. We're asking you for the likes. We're asking you for the subscription. If you cannot do whatever you ought to do, you can ask someone to assist you, because the likes are not adding up to the views. The likes are pretty low to the views. So please touch that big finger that looks like this and be one of the person to, yes, give us the thumbs up. Yes, we want you to give us the likes. We are getting the views and we really do appreciate it, but we are still asking for the likes. We're not seeing the likes in accordance to the amount of views. The numbers not adding up with the likes. But before we go, we have a new way to give you our best bet of the day. And Miss Michelle A. Banks, the lady behind the camera, her best bet of the day is 1-7 Quinella in race 1. Race 1, 1-7 Quinella, and that's Bushfire number 1 and number 7, a breath of fresh air. And we are gonna go to my best bet, Bash's best bet of the day. Bash's best bet of the day is race number 6, Quinella. Key number 11, Grey Commander, with 3, Jack Daniel, 6, Workout Crew, and 9, Toots. That's my best bet of the day. Key, Grey Commander, Quinella on top of 3, Jack Daniel, 6, Workout Crew, and 9, Toots. Yes, we must big up Mr. Jeffrey Edwards, our sponsorship. We have a lot of respect and courtesy for Mr. Jeffrey Edwards there in Connecticut. And you know, our another sponsorship, Mr. Faco. We have to give Faco some big up. Mr. Joe Peterkin and the Connecticut crew. You know, we always give a shout out to all the states in the USA, and we are giving it to people in England, Canada, and everywhere around. So we need you to get on this program, the best program in the entire world for assessment and analyzing race horses. So thank you very much. That is what we got for this program, and we are looking for your support continually. Thank you.